T-minus 50 seconds. T-minus 40 seconds. T-minus 30 seconds. T-minus 20 seconds. Ten, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
Women's Wrestling Talk, the #1 women's wrestling show on the planet.
On the planet, the Salt Shakers, and I'm not gonna waste no time tonight. The Salt Shakers are on Impact Wrestling. I don't know if you heard me. The Salt Shakers are on Impact Wrestling tonight. Nickie Booshie here, senior writer and host, with none other than the other half of the Salt Shakers, the EIC of the Women's Wrestling Talk. Let these people know what's going on tonight.
I mean, if you weren't watching, you may have missed Nickie being the star of Impact tonight. If you're wondering, don't worry, we definitely gonna dive into it. But if you're wondering who is that person over there that had the camera on them very, very long with the Jay White interaction, it's none other than Nickie Booshie herself.
Yeah, I didn't have on this Trey Miguel shirt, but I did have on the Trey Miguel shirt, which is funny. Really big tonight. Disclaimer: I know our title is a little mischievous, but no, Deanna is not here. Deanna, if you're listening, please come to Women's Wrestling Talk anytime you want. Virtuoso, you're welcome to come at any time. We are not worthy of the Virtuoso, and we're not even going to get into that. But yet, I say we're not going to get into that yet.
Yeah.
But what's so crazy is that this is me and Santana's first official episodic Impact Wrestling after show. Now we've done Hard to Kill, we've done Sacrifice. We saw how Sacrifice left us.
Child,
it was awful. I pray you get it together from now on. But with that being said, we are here. No, they needed to get from here on.
That was terrible. The whole the trying to get the streaming situation, it was awful.
It was awful. But I mean, we've had better times, and better times are coming, and better times are tonight, honestly. Now, tonight we are a little early. If you guys are on Central Time, it is 10 o'clock. Eastern, it's 11. Pacific, it's 9. I don't know why I went around the world like that. But normally, we will be here every Thursday night, 11:30 Central, 12:30 Eastern, and that's 9:30 Pacific, right?
Yes.
Because it's 8 Pacific now. I said 9. Right. But we will be here every week. And you guys know, if you've been following for the past couple months, and make sure you guys are following the Instagram and Twitter. We put out some amazing videos tonight from Deanna, the Virtuoso, winning her title. I cannot even believe we are here, honestly. Before we get into some things, we do want to shout out everyone in the comments right now. We do have Bobby. We also have Joseph, who always shows us so much love. We have the Danger Zone tonight. Yes, I was happy, Joseph. I was very, very happy. I won a DVD off of that video with Deanna, which was crazy. The Danger Zone, good evening. But first and foremost, so I want to give a big happy birthday shout out to Gia Miller, the beautiful, the centric. I mean, I mean, a legend in the making, honestly, if not already. gives us all the rundown for Before the Impact every week on YouTube. We love it. Happy birthday. Today is actually, still her birthday today. We also had another birthday in the Impact from our knockout, Lady for Ross. So excited to be giving her a really beautiful happy birthday shout out over the weekend of Hard to Kill. Me and one of our other writers, Mika, actually got some interactions with Lady Frost. Mika was able to hug and grace the presence of Frost. It was beautiful. But let's get into some action. What are we here for? So of course, if you guys join me on if you join us now on the Monday Night Raw recaps.
Yeah, we
brush through the men. We really do. And that's on me. I'll take a lot of we just kind of, 7 to 10 minutes. But here on the Impact recap, we're gonna give the men
a little lenient with the men on Impact.
Now, let me say this. There is no man and no one over this man, Trey Miguel, since we hear that. They didn't put this man on Impact tonight, of course, but he will be at Rebellion defending his Impact X Division Championship against Austin and someone else we don't know, and it could really be anybody at this point. But with that being said, we did get Before the Impact. We did see a match between Diener from Violent by Design and Carl Anderson representing the Good Brothers, and it was Carl Anderson that got the win. Really good match. I got to see all of these matches that we'll be talking about on the card live. It was really good. Sometimes I don't pay attention as much, and I don't realize, or I miss certain things, or you don't see certain camera angles. So it's always good, like going back and watching. So, any thoughts on this match, Santana?
I don't think I saw this match. I'm never here to see BTI, not at all. Because I think when that was on, I was doing the news, probably.
Yes.
So
yes,
I did not get to see this match. But as far as anything else, early in the week.
No, earlier. I was just gonna say we had Ella J and Santana on the news, so make sure you guys check that out as well.
Yeah, I'm doing a double shift tonight.
Yeah, no, it was really good. It was really good. I'm glad Carl Anderson did get the win. Hopefully the Good Brothers continue on with their victorious streak now that they are back with the Bullet Club. Another match we had was I'm not gonna butcher this man's name, but I know it's like Pupenda Kajara. I know that's very close. He actually, coincidentally enough, has a winning streak as well. He is undefeated. Yeah. And shout out to Larry D, because he's so funny. I think he was actually is actually from Kentucky. I don't know if he's from Louisville. Exactly, but he got a big hometown pop. And it was for what it was.
Yeah, it was a really good match though. It was.
This match, to be honest, anytime I see Steve Maclin, I get really excited because not only is he now engaged to the Virtuosa, he just puts on stellar performances. His match with Trey Miguel at Hard to Kill had me really nervous. I really was thinking that there was going to be something
happening where Trey would have not been holding that title anymore. And it's just like, well, what would Nickie would have done? Nickie would have been in shambles. She didn't know what to do. What is going on here?
The way I bring up Trey Miguel in every situation is the way I do Charlotte.
It's the same thing. They're both on the same pedestal. You cannot. But here's the thing though with Trey Miguel, and I know he wasn't on the show tonight, but I never hear anybody trash his name or nothing like that. What they do Charlotte.
No, and that would be the difference. People love Trey. Trey brings something to every. They do. He brings something to Warrior Impact every promotion he comes to. But like I said, Steve Maclin and Rhino put on a great match.
Not too much, Joseph. We're gonna get to that. Not too much, Joseph.
I'm screaming, Joseph. No, listen.
Not too much. We're gonna get to that.
Listen, I have plans for Jay White at WrestleCon, so I hope he's not that movie. Saturday morning, 9 a.m. to 1 at session 4. If anybody, we will be there if anybody wants to. But not to brag, but I did have to pull out a Trey Miguel shirt for the first. This is our first Impact recap with the Salt Shake. Come on now. And I mean, I don't know.
I just have on my Chicago hoodie.
That's all we need.
I'm going to always rep my city.
But you know what? Moving right along, because I knew we were going to get through this quickly, even though I say I was going to give the men some graces. Listen.
This is where you want to get a graces.
I'm going to be very loud and clear. If you don't follow me on Twitter, please do now. And this is the only time I'm giving you access. Even if you hate Charlotte. There is a video on my pinned of what happened tonight on the episode with Jay White. I cannot even believe I'm in the position to talk about this. Like, I'm going to say this now, and I told Chris Bay this personally. You lost because you're your partner. Anybody that knows me knows I'm a good luck charm, okay? You better ask these people that I've been in the Discord with for almost a year now. When I say what I say, it happens sometimes. I'm not saying that it's normally right. But if you would have locked that up with me, buddy, you probably would have won that match. You took it upon yourself to come all the way around, and then because now I got to bring a New York accent out. Then you look at my shirt. My guy got the chicken sandwich on the shirt, and you mad? Come on, son. Like you, and then what you gonna do? You go lose by one of the greatest tag teams in TNA Impact Wrestling history, Motor City Machine Guns. Come on, son. So I appreciate it. You know, shout out to Chris Bay because, you know, when he came out, shout out to Doc, you know, when he came out, you know, but Jay White, yo, my God, I appreciate it. and shout out to Impact Wrestling for the horrible angles of me. Like, for one, I thought I was going to drop my phone if y'all saw me. Secondly, there was so much going on, and it's fine. But all seriousness, though, because you did get to watch this match, this was a really stellar match. And I've said this since the beginning. I've been going to the Impact shows in the summer. There is something about Chris Bay and Jay White when they are together in the ring as a tag. I don't know what it is. Like, it's magic. And them together, I was really surprised that they did not pull out the victory.
Honestly. I mean, but honestly, if you looking at it like Jay White towards the end, he did jump in and try to stop the pin. It's like as soon, even when you saw it, you was there. Come on now. You was there. You saw him jump into the ring and try to stop the pin. He literally landed on that man, but it was sort of like too late, and it looked kind of botchy though. Like, but Chris Bay shoulders was on the mat. So I mean, it still counted because even though he tried to push him off him, it still didn't count, you know?
Yeah, I mean, and we've seen some exclusive footage of Jay White leaving Chris Bay. Shout out to the Danger Zone in here, who released this footage of Jay White walking off while Chris Bay was being attacked. You know, but hey, it's, you know, bring it in one time. You know, it's the first.
I'm not bringing it in with you. No, I'm not bringing it in with you. I'm not gonna sit here and try to say that, oh well, because Chris Bay was out there getting beat up, that Jay White decided he wanted to leave. There are plenty of times people have gotten beat up and their partner leave them.
I mean, listen, it might happen at WrestleCon.
It might happen. Who knows?
Listen, we love it here, and honestly, I don't get these moments often.
You think he's gonna give you that when we go to the Impact show and he's there? You think he's gonna give you that same treatment? Are you what shirt are you gonna wear?
I'm gonna wear the same shirt. I'm gonna have on the exact same shirt. No, nothing else. I'm not gonna have on nothing else at all. And I think we may have lost Santana. I don't know. I think she's about to come back in. But yeah, no, for those who are here, that's not nice. That is hilarious. What am I to do? Yes, and Impact does have 2 shows, which we will be at both shows. We will be front row. I'm very excited about these shows. So the first show is the multiverse show, and we will have Santana come back in just a second. But while we wait on Santana, so Impact is having 2 shows: the multiverse of matches, which we have a lot of matches already that have been planned. I know Eddie Edwards has a match. There's also the Briscoes are going to be having a match as well with the Good Brothers. And it's going to, I mean, Deanna's on the card, which we'll get into as well. And then they also do they're going to be doing another show soon after IPWF. Immediately after, which is a very fun show, very comical. You see so many different characters and just so many different matches with people that you probably wouldn't normally see if they were in their Impact Zone characters. So I'm really excited about that, and tickets still are on sale. It's my first WrestleCon, and so I'm really excited to get the entire experience. And I wanted to make sure that I went to as many Impact events as they were going to hold. There's also a Ziggy Dice event going on as well. So yeah, so while we wait on Santana, we're just going to jump right into it, you guys. Honestly, match of the night, beautiful and stellar performance from all 3 of these women. Deanna, of course, your champ, ROH Women's World Champion, along with the AAA Raina Day Reigns champion, going against and putting both titles on the line against Lady Frost and Giselle Shaw. And when I tell you the atmosphere of this match was just, I mean, the crowd was really, there were moments of silence because I just think people were genuinely watching the match. And I being there during this moment, and then also being there when Deanna beat Roxy and became champ, just having these moments, it really redefines what it feels like to go to these shows. You get moments that you don't expect. So, like, I didn't even know if Deanna was going to actually be on the card. Same when she defended her title, when they did the winner take all match with Roxy. That was something that they just announced while we were at the show, and I had no idea. So having those moments is really particular. And now that we have Santana back, I just want to ask your opinion. How do you feel about the match and the performance of each of these women? Because sometimes what we do, and a lot of people do this, I noticed they only talk about the champion. We saw that last night with Rosa. A lot of people are just focusing on the champion and not the match itself. So with these women here, what are your thoughts on the match and the performance they gave tonight?
I thought it was pretty good. I mean, I'm not too familiar with Giselle Shaw that much, but as the time has progressed and I've seen her in Impact, having matches and whatnot, well, more so having her matches against Lady Frost, I think she's a great competitor. I think she brings something to the women's the knockouts division in Impact. And when you have Lady Frost, I mean, we know what she's capable of. I mean, she's everything, and of course Deanna, we know that she's like one of the best technical wrestlers in the world. So having these 3 different styles of wrestling styles inside of the ring, it's magical. And so it wasn't like this person was doing better than the other one. I think all three of these ladies were pretty equal when it came to this match. And, unfortunately, Deanna came up still being champion still.
Unfortunately.
Well, I'm just saying, unfortunately, it's unfortunate for those two because they didn't win the match, and Deanna picked up the win and everything. So it's just like, Deanna's been, she's been having these, champ matches and stuff like that, and defending her title against two competitors, and she defeated both of them. And any of her other competitors she's defeated them before. So now it's just like, well, who can take that title off of Deanna? And as of right now, it doesn't seem like anyone can. I just think that she's pretty much focused on defending, either one or both of these titles. And she's been doing a pretty good job. But Lady Frost and Lady Giselle Shaw, they're definitely something to pay attention to.
Well, listen, when it comes to the virtuoso, listen, I got Trey with me, but I did not come alone. We are in the age, y'all, of the virtuoso, of the champ, man. Like, what's so crazy to me is Deanna, and I was tweeting about this yesterday. Deanna has really woke these people up. Like, last year was really a year of Deanna, the virtuoso. Like, championship after championship, ending the year and beginning the year. Hard to kill. I mean, taking losses, bound for goal. Like, just everything that Deanna really showed up and did, even in other promotions. I mean, I'm so curious what it means now for the ROH World Women's Champion now that Tony Khan has ROH, and there's been nothing. We've been nothing, and now, and we talk about this, and you brought this up. Could we see Britt be the next one?
I mean, like I said,
at least challenge, maybe not defeat,
for her to challenge, even if she doesn't win. I mean, I still think it'd be I would like to see a story develop between the best friends. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I would like to see who's the better one.
Because we see what happened with Chelsea and Britt. I mean, Chelsea and Deanna.
Yeah, we did. When Chelsea arm is
love you, Chelsea.
She's great. And I mean with Britt and Deanna, I mean they're both amazing on the mic. They do really well in the ring. I think that if there wasn't chance where we had Britt versus Deanna, I think it would be probably one of those matches of the year, feud of the year, something of that nature.
So I have to say, Britt would win in promo. Deanna would win in wrestling.
Yeah.
And I think that this would probably be one of the few times that we see Deanna like cheat in a different way. Because you gotta think, two heels, like, and I mean like master heels. Like Deanna is nothing like the virtuoso. Like Deanna Peraza is nothing like the she's nothing like that. And so when she's in character and seeing it, it's really
interesting. Like you just see her tapping, you see her outside of the ring and she's like really, really sweet, nice, easy going. But when she taps into her character, it's like this is like her alter ego. Like this is not the Deanna Peraza that we just saw. Yeah, I mean, honestly, Angelina Love back in like TNA, she was that girl. She still is that girl. But in like TNA, the beautiful people, they were those girls. Like Angelina Love could cut a promo that will make you cry or something like that.
I really want to meet her at WrestleCon. Like,
yeah, she honestly, she's such a sweetheart. Her and Velvet Sky.
Yeah,
because both of them will be at WrestleCon. There's a lot of people that's gonna be there, y'all. And y'all think we keep bringing up WrestleCon because a lot of these people are gonna be there. What, Nickie?
Yeah, I think Nickie. Velvet and Angelina are on.
it's a lot of people, you guys. And if you're not at
Maria Kanellis.
Maria's there. We did see her tonight too. So I mean, it's a lot of the girls are coming out. And I mean, if you're not at WrestleCon, WrestleCon need to sponsor us because we've been talking about y'all a lot. We've been talking about you guys a lot. We need something.
Listen,
and the table.
That's what we're actually ending with in not too long. Overall, it was a great show. We also saw Masha Slamovich as well defeat Ari Alexander.
Yeah,
another squash match. I don't know. Like, it's so when I'm at the shows and I try to like get some stuff of them or their matches, it's like just like
over just like that. I think Masha needs to get out of these. They need to get her out of these squash matches. I know it's a way to kind of build her up in impact wise. But
how long is this gonna go though? That's what I want.
That's true. So I'm like, let her be the person to come out to Deanna's champ challenge or something.
Whoa.
Like let her be someone, because right now all we're seeing is a bunch of squash matches from her.
So is Deanna
look, multi-universe. I mean,
ooh.
She's somebody who nobody's really has been talking about when it comes to when we're sitting here talking about, well, who's gonna be the next, champ challenger? Who's gonna come out and challenge Deanna? Masha is kind of like doing her little squash matches or whatever, and maybe
if they allow someone from Impact to answer that challenge at the multiverse, I am gonna be a little upset.
But I think it should wait though. Like, we still have next week, and then the week after next, that Thursday, to see what they, choose to do. Sure. Even though it's already pre-taped, we still get to see what they're gonna do. Sure. So I mean, either way I go, I'm pretty excited for what they pretty much have in store for us.
Well, we know that. So this is Friday?
I guess so.
I don't know why I was thinking this was next week.
So they're having an Impact show on tomorrow then in South Philly.
Yeah, so the Philly show is tomorrow. So first and foremost, Tasha Steelz, the new Impact Knockouts World Champion, will be defending once again.
Is this going to be where they're going to be recording it at then?
I'm almost certain. I don't think this is. So you guys, I really don't think we're getting this taped.
Joseph said that's tomorrow. Sounds like tomorrow and Saturday is their Philly tapings. Okay.
I believe so. It might be on Impact Plus. So for those who have Impact Plus, make sure you guys check it out on there. If they're streaming, hopefully so.
Yeah,
I definitely need something to that recap because we're gonna say that later. But
TV tapings.
I know you guys know how I feel. And the interview with Tasha Steelz on Fight TV is out right now, so make sure you guys check that out with myself, Katrina, and our CEO TK. I'm going with Tasha, like automatic, But
I still want Tasha to win. Like, I feel like, of course, Nickie gets her rematch, she loses, and Tasha moves on to her next opponent. Maybe it could be Masha. I don't know. I'm throwing Masha on for everybody right now.
That's right. Listen, the Danger Zone will have the exclusive. So I guess we'll just have to wait and see.
I think this is franchise, right? Y'all look friends.
No, it is. Yeah. Yeah, it is.
Y'all look friend.
It's an alias. Yes, it's our good friend that we met at Hard to Kill. We met some great people. And we had a good time. And we're also, you guys, I'm so excited before we end out. We are going to be at One Ticket to Show.
We are. One Ticket to Show. We are.
I'm so excited. I talked about this briefly when just not too long ago, but honestly, you guys, I don't know what is going to happen. One point they were like match after match, like announcing and
That's
stuff.
Fine, yeah.
We only have one's women's match, and so we'll close with this.
Mm-hmm.
And we kind of talked about it, but I want to know in the comments, and I still want to know some other people.
Mm-hmm.
Besides the knockouts, of course, who will be brave enough to step to the virtuoso Deonna Purrazzo, your ROH World Women's Champion, your AAA Reina Del Reigns champion? Who is going to answer the Champ Challenge Friday, April 1st in the big old Dallas, Texas? I don't
You know
know.
what I think? There are some some free agent superstars, like superstars who are no longer with certain companies anymore. And I mean, I wouldn't mind seeing someone come there and no, I don't, you know, I don't know how I would feel if Taya came there to challenge Deanna.
Well, it could bring her back to
It could, maybe she could come after the match,
yeah.
And stir something up. You know what I'm saying? But I don't honestly, I really don't know. I mean, it could be one of the wrestlers from ROH or something, or it could be somebody who is I can't really say AEW. I doubt it. I don't really know, but who really knows? Because some of the AEW wrestlers they do still do their indie stuff.
I'm gonna
like
be.
I said, it could be somebody who's a free agent.
I think it's gonna be Thunder Rosa.
I will walk out.
I will boo. Like when I tell you, I will boo.
I will walk
to
out.
the graces.
And I'm sorry to those who are fans of her, but I will walk out because this is not what I signed up for.
It could. Oh, these are some good ones.
Yeah, but me and Yim and Athena are going to be wrestling each other that weekend.
True. But there are some double bookings because I think Deanna has another a match earlier in that day.
She does.
I think so. I'm not sure.
I think I've only seen her for the multi-universe one. I know Tasha has her match for the culture.
Big Swole.
With Big Swole, which I think is gonna be a pretty decent, but it's gonna be a pretty interesting match. I don't know. Like, I really don't.
I don't either. I just know.
I'm just excited to whoever comes out.
Yeah.
As long as y'all don't make me walk away.
I just want it to be someone where I'd be like, holy,
like not expecting it to be, like not not expecting it to be who I think it is.
I don't know. I just don't want it to be someone that's like it. To me,
not for Thunder.
No, I'm not for Thunder.
I'm not for Thunder. I'm not.
Not the A. That's hilarious. I wouldn't mind it being Taya Valkyrie though, even though she is on the card for Lone Star, I believe. It could be anything. What we haven't discussed, and I don't mind not necessarily ending with the men because it can segue back to the women. Where the hell is Matt Cardona and that Impact Digital Media Championship?
Yeah, he been very low key since after him and Jordan Grace match. Like I don't know, maybe he's out defending all the 30,000 titles he does have right now. Yeah. So maybe he doesn't really have. Maybe he thinks the digital media champion is just a little toy that he carries around with him. But he needs to go ahead and give that back to Jordan Grace because at least she was there. Which she wasn't there tonight either. So
she was on BTI, I believe, last week.
Yeah, last week she was with Havoc. Yeah. But this week didn't see her. I wouldn't mind her, going out to Deanna. I know Tasha has been pretty adamant about saying that she wouldn't mind facing Jordan Grace. So
in our interview, you know what? That is true, and I'll actually be at this too. Chelsea and Matt, the Cordonas, will be making their way to Nashville for the Crockett Cup. I have my tickets. I will
be there live.
Be hearing and new NWA Women's World Champion Chelsea Green. Hopefully, I don't have a green shirt. That sucks. She's gonna be so
that
mad.
Does suck. Yeah, maybe you need to buy one.
But you know what? There's someone I can't even say their name, but there's someone else I don't have their shirt either. But it's because they don't put their merge out, and I bought both of these Listen, I'm not gonna say the company because I probably will still buy from them, but I bought from a company and the quality was awful. I bought a Trey and a Deanna shirt and the quality was awful, so I waited to go to
I'm sure people know what awful and shirt company you got it from.
No, I'm sure they know. I mean, they put in the media. But what's funny is I bought a Trey and Deanna shirt from them, and then at the show, I ended up buying a Trey and Deanna shirt.
So backwards. Like, what was the point? If you was gonna buy it, you should have just returned those shirts. What?
Well, now I'm definitely wearing this to WrestleCon. I'll definitely have on.
I mean, look, at this point, the digital media title is really like, is there anybody can hold it?
Yeah,
I could hold the title at this point.
Yeah, I mean, listen, but I mean, hey, that we've had a phenomenal night, honestly, no pun intended. And yeah,
I mean, we're on our way to WrestleMania.
What? So Santana's gonna make her way back to WWE on Friday tomorrow. I'm also jumping to Rampage. Make sure you guys check out the post show for SmackDown tomorrow with my tag team partner Santana, along with the lovely Stephanie Hardy. They'll be breaking down SmackDown and Rampage.
I feel like I've been here all week.
Yeah, you have.
I've been here all week. Like, and I feel like I'm gonna be here even more all week. Yeah. Sunday, don't forget. Yeah, if you're into the fashion world, Turnbuckle Glam is finally going weekly. Every Sunday at 12 p.m. Every Sunday at 12 p.m. You never know who you're gonna see on there.
That's true. You never know. Hopefully we can get some special guests because someone thought that Deanna was popping up tonight. I would have loved that too. Shout out to Deanna always. But other than that, we also there was something else that I was gonna say, and I don't know. I can't remember. There was something I was gonna say, but it's completely slipped my mind. I'm so upset when you said the Turnbuckle Glam, but that's fine. We are here every week now, Thursdays, 11:30 Central, 12:30 a.m. Eastern. I know that's late, but for some people on Impact Plus,
you're just getting finished watching it.
Start until like 9:30. So we will be here with you, and I'm just really excited that we could be able to do this.
I mean, we've been talking about like before we even started the post shows, and we had like the list and everything about who's gonna be doing what. I mean, we did have some people down for Impact, but they didn't pull through. And then Impact just kind of became blank. So, people were more so, the schedules was more so available for, Raw and, SmackDown, and then Rampage. This is on Friday. We don't even have anybody for Wednesday or Tuesday, like Tuesday for NXT 2.0, or even for Wednesday for AEW Dynamite.
Maybe that would change.
I don't know who else is going to do it. I feel like it's going to just be me here and you here. Honestly, truly, me and Nickie are running the post shows. If there was nobody else doing post shows, it'll be us.
And shout out to Stephanie, because Stephanie has Stephanie's been holding down, and Mika jumped in as well. And then of course Leslie was here for some time. But yes, you guys see us a lot, and we are very appreciative of you guys really loving our voices enough and our faces enough to come and join us. I'm so trying to remember what I wanted to say.
That's why I'm stalling.
I feel like
I keep bringing up other stuff because I'm like, okay, Nickie.
But no, you guys, we're gonna get out of here. I don't know what I had to say.
Was it dealing with Impact?
I don't remember. I don't know.
Don't worry. You're gonna just pay attention to Nickie's Twitter. She may tweet it out what she remembered.
I may not.
I just remembered you guys.
We will be here on Monday for sure. Glam for sure on Sunday as well. And I really want to end with this because since we're in Impact, I can open the forbidden door. Dr. Britt Baker, DMD, you will forever be my champion. I want to thank you for this reign. And seriously, I want to thank you for pissing these people off enough that they needed your reign to end. And I love your post. Like, honestly, Britt, that was from one Taurus to another. That was the most Taurus shit I've seen all year. And I appreciate it. And I want you to know that they're not worthy. No, none of these people are worthy. And I hope that when whatever you do next, I hope you reign terror on everything and understand that Britt Baker is the only woman that's the pillar of AEW. And I want people to always remember that. I don't care what people do outside of AEW. When I speak about AEW, Britt Baker is a pillar. There's no one greater. There's no one that's going to have a better reign than DMD. And you guys, this is Women's Wrestling Talk. Make sure you follow us.
Why are you doing so hard? How am I supposed to take that serious?
It's serious. Let these people know. Let these people know what they can do, what they need to type in to find you.
You guys can go to Google and type in my name. That you can do, because that's where you can find me at. You got to spell it right. Well, not necessarily. You can spell it wrong. You'll still find me anyway. So just type in my name right there.
That's all you have to do. It's right there. Google it. I am the one and only Nickie Booshie. It's not hard to find on Instagram and Twitter. You know, we're on Impact tonight, so I'm not going to give my disclaimer. I'll just say this. Check out my video with the whole Jay White thing. It is hilarious. Honestly, one of the best moments I've had. Funniest moments, too.
I want to see if it's going to happen again.
But I know it's definitely going to happen again. It's going to be on the other side, though, this time. Besides seeing Deanna win and, of course, Trey Miguel perform at any time, it was a great moment. And shout out to all of the talent at Impact. You guys put on some of the best live programs that I attend, honestly. It's really I've been very fortunate to because we were just sitting in the room one day and I was just like, I'm gonna go to an Impact show, and I was like, no, I ain't gonna go because I don't really,
we really had to force Nickie to go to an Impact show. We were there. We was literally we were standing in line with her.
Yeah,
she was in line to go to the Impact show. We were standing. She was like, okay, guys, I'm gonna go in. And I found my seat, and she sat there and she had a great time. Like she enjoyed herself, and ever since then, she's been going.
I saw Trey Miguel for the first time, like actually wrestle on Rebellion that last year, and then my first time actually seeing him was at one of my first shows, and I was just like, this kid is like phenomenal. And then Deanna came out, I was just like, oh wow, like like it's Deanna. Like I remembered her a little bit from some of her previous work, but really getting to see her. And then of course Chelsea was there, and I was just like, I wasn't Chelsea, of course, tag team match, Charlotte Flair, NXT, loved it. But I was just like, after that, I was just like, it is what it is. But seeing her in person, that girl wrestles like in real life. And now I remember what I was gonna say. The Crockett Cup is this weekend. And I just found out that I'll be there for both of the women's matches. Chelsea Green is going to win that title. That's what I was going to say.
You meant to tell me that we've been stalling.
Yes. You guys check out all the footage for the Crockett Cup. It will be an article up. Hopefully, I had to show Chelsea some love because she's been running around with Mickie James and it's been getting on my nerves, and I'm ready for her to turn and beat her ass and just go after her and cost her this title. And then
her and Mickie have a feud together.
Might as well, or hear me out. Chelsea wins the NWA championship, and I don't even think Chelsea. Well, Chelsea might still be at the match. Who knows?
Mm-hmm.
But who knows? Maybe they take their feud to NWA. Maybe they don't keep their feud. Maybe they just
do.
Maybe it goes like maybe their feud goes to the next NWA Empower, and maybe that's our main event. Mickie James.
I mean, that is something that they are working on, though.
Mm-hmm.
So
yeah. And shout out to Camille too, because I've never gotten to see her in person, but I've heard she's a beast.
Mm-hmm.
And she's been holding down NWA for a while.
Is like Camille, like she's fired.
Yeah, I heard she's proper.
She is like she's definitely a problem.
She's a problem.
She's definitely a problem.
We love a problem. Well, we want to thank everyone for tuning in, you guys.
Oh, y'all coming in late now. Look, we about church is over with. Church over with. Y'all coming in. It done jumped up to 11. Church is over.
Harry, what up, Harry? Harry,
no, Harry, we got beef. I ain't talking to you. Get that man out of here. We ain't showing none of your comments because of what you said, and I don't appreciate that. So we still got beef.
What Harry say?
Huh?
What Harry say?
He said something. We was doing a post show on Monday about the whole Jay White thing, and he was getting real spicy in the comment section. So I'm like, you was all the time about that girl who got arrested across the street or something.
Oh yeah, I remember. Hey, shout out to everybody that came in. For real though, we thank y'all for sticking with us, and yeah, I mean we'll be here every week for this show. And I'm excited, honestly. I can't hold back, and it is what it is. And yeah, make sure you guys check out all of the stuff that we have. Honestly,
we're doing our WrestleMania countdowns now, so you see some favorite moments from like WrestleMania 1 all the way up into last year's WrestleMania. So make sure you guys check those out. What are you smiling for, Nickie?
Because it's so funny because I didn't even realize this, but when we do post shows, we spend like 10 minutes promoting.
We do. We promote everything. We do so much. We do a lot. Like honestly, like here's a promo, here's a promo, here's a promo.
We just want y'all to check out everything because I know me and Santana, we do get a lot of y'all come in like when we're in.
And we're going to
and so we want y'all to check out like there's a lot of stuff that like a lot of
it's not just us here. That's what we mean.
Us, I promise.
We had a Mission Pro panel earlier. You know what I'm saying? We had a referee game panel earlier.
Oh, good.
We had a lot of other panels going on. Like make sure we had top fives going on. We have a lot of different things that's going on that we're not always on. And we do want you guys to get familiarized with other hosts who are here. I know y'all really like us a lot. I don't like y'all, but I know that y'all really like us.
Back to us
though. Nickie loves y'all. But
please go back and watch the Smack Talk Showdown.
Yeah, me and Nickie cut some promos on there. We're probably gonna do it again.
Yeah, we're definitely doing it. With that being said, you guys, we're finally gonna get out of here.
Yeah, we're gonna leave now.
Have a blessed night.
My eyes are hurting. If you can tell, my eyes are getting lower.
I can tell. Post shows, come see us. We love it, you guys. We seriously do. Thank you guys for tuning in to Women's Wrestling Talk, the #1 women's wrestling show on the planet. You heard?
Women's Wrestling Talk, the #1 women's